Hello viewers, thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, if you're a regular watcher or it's your first time looking at our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So today we're having a look at the Levenhuk or Levenhuk. Feel free to comment below which you think is the correct pronunciation. Option 1 for Levenhuk, option 2 Levenhuk. What do you think? So this is the Skyline Travel 80 spotting scope dash telescope. Comes with a full-size tripod, as you can see there. It's a lightweight aluminium, sheep not included, sorry. So this is a entry-level scope, slightly bigger than the Celestron Travel Scope 70. It comes with fully coated optics, although be aware that there are some internet sellers that call it multi-coated or fully multi-coated. Trust me, this is just basic fully coated optics. You've got a drop down lens cap there, which brings me on to one of my slight gripes about this spotting scope. It comes off easy, a little bit too easy, so it's so it does come off rather easy if you catch it or if you move the scope a bit too fast, so be aware of that. It just is a bit awkward to put back in to the optical tube assembly. So moving on to the finder scope, it's a 5x24 and it gives an upside image, but it gives a very pleasant image, and you can adjust it to get close or far away from the optical tube assembly as required. Very nice touch. And it does come with lens caps at either side, but you'll find when you focus it you have to bring this eyepiece out a little bit, which means that when it comes to putting it away back into its case, you have to always turn the focus back in. So that's the case you get for the eyepiece and the finder, but you also get a very nice shoulder bag which comes with a shoulder strap or carry handles for which carries the tripod and the spotting scope. So what do you get with the spotting scope? You get a compass on the top. I'm not quite sure why, but there you go. Very handy little gimmick. And it comes with a 45-degree erect image diagonal with correct orientation. Sadly, it is not removable, but what you can do is it has little pre-stops there, and you can move it all the way around, which is quite handy if, for example, you're in a safe position looking down over a cliff at the wildlife below. You can do that and tilt it like that, so you're not having to bend or stretch to see through the eyepiece. The tripod itself is quite lightweight, but it does the job and makes it easy to carry around with it being so light. Eyepieces, you get a couple of Kellners which are 25mm, which I've got here, which is 16 magnification, or with a 9mm, which is this one here, you go up to 44 times. There is also a 3x Barlow lens which triples the magnification of each, taking it up to a total of 132 times if used with a 9. But I would recommend sticking to the 25 and 9mm for 16 and 48 times, because you do find with the Barlow attached you do lose a lot of your contrast and you greatly increase the chromatic aberration. With the 25mm, that's my favourite eyepiece. This is a wide-field scope, so the 25mm 16 times is a fantastic little eyepiece. Considering the specifications, I would estimate the apparent field of view is around about 40, so it's not too wide a field of view, but very pleasant when you look through it, and surprising for a budget eyepiece. So for you people that are maybe interested in prime focus photography and you want to stick a T adapter on, obviously you cannot remove the diagonal, so you have to put a T adapter in there, and I tried it and it sadly will not focus. But what I did was I put in a Barlow lens and the T adapter, and then I could get focus. So, but you are increasing the focal length and the f ratio of the scope, and when I looked through I couldn't see any vignetting, which was quite good, but you do get, because you're going through a diagonal, the image is upside down. So summing up, it's a retail price of around about £119 to £129, and so that places it price wise and optically in between two popular sellers, which are the Celestron Travel Scope 70 and the Skywatcher Star Travel 80, which I recently had a look at. And so if your budget only allows to go in between those two scopes, then this is a very nice choice. It is a plastic body, but it does feel quite solid. So very good, I would say, as a wide field spotting scope for both terrestrial use and astronomy. Very lightweight. Shame about the lens cap that doesn't stop on very well, and would have been nice maybe to have come with a better quality Barlow lens, but that can easily be changed for something better. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and please check out the links in the description below.